What's up, guys?
Welcome to Hungry and Bored.
B-O-R-D. Are you actually recording right now?
Picking him up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the lapel will pick them up.
Yeah.
I'll add 'em in later.
Okay, go ahead. Let's start.
Oh, hi guys. Welcome to Hungry and Bored, season 3 of Hungry
I said that
and
earlier.
Bored.
Nice. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 3.
Season 3.
Ernie's back. Woo!
I'm
Ernie,
back.
tell us, how was your Japan trip, man?
That says it all.
Wow.
Speechless.
Great stuff.
I mean,
Ernie.
Speechless.
when you say it like
stuff.
that, it's hard to say, like, oh, how was, it's just
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, as you can see, we have a new setup for season 3. So
This
we're going to be
episode.
talking while Ernie cooks.
Season 3.
Yeah, it's season 3 now, Ernie. Ernie said season 3 earlier. I just kind of stuck with it. That's what
I
we're
just
going
said randomly, like, yeah.
Season 3. I guess you could next 30 episodes, right?
You know,
Or
there's
next
just
10
something
episodes.
about when I see a bunch of onions, you just know the food's going to be good when there's that many onions
Really?
involved.
Dude,
I'm not kidding.
I'm looking at the steak.
I'm
right
not
there.
kidding. When you see that many onions going into a pan, you just know for dang sure this food is going to be good.
We would hope so.
Good.
You would hope so.
Good.
We would hope so.
But we'll find out in about 30 to 40 minutes. Hope you're not very hungry, like right now.
No, not at all. I mean, I didn't eat today because we're having our podcast. And
Yeah, that's true. I
figured,
know. I'm kinda hungry.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Haven't eaten all day. It's all right though. You know, those steaks look amazing. Look at those steaks. New York steaks.
So, yeah.
You know what? It's
I'm
been
hearing-
a long time.
I'm hearing the sizzling in the
really?
mics, and I'm like,
Nice.
what is that noise?
Oh, yeah. You need that. It feels like it's been forever since we've been.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks
Yeah.
since we've actually
Yeah.
met together. Yeah, we've kind of lagged because Ernie was having jet lag and he didn't really.
I
wanna
was
do the
not.
podcast.
They're blaming me. But I was ready to go. Right the
Blame
day I
me
got
for it.
back, I was like, let's go.
Nah, he was like, dude, I need some time to sleep. I'm really tired.
Did you really need time to like catch up? Tell America it's okay.
Nah,
No,
this guy messaged me. I couldn't sleep for 2 days straight. It was so
No,
difficult.
No, I did not. No, it wasn't that bad. On the way over there, we flew from here 11 hours or so to Tokyo. And then we stayed in the Tokyo airport for 5 or 6 hours. And then flew to Bangkok, which was like another 7 hours. So, and then after Bangkok, we were there for like 3 or 4 days. And we flew back to Tokyo. And then we stayed there for a couple weeks. But no, when I went over there, I wasn't, because I forced myself to stay up for when we flew out here, the 11 hours plus the layover plus the 7-hour flight. I made myself stay up so that I could be like
sick.
So that I was like, okay, we got over there and it was like evening time. So then I was like super tired. So I'd be like, okay, it's time to go to bed, like Bangkok time. And I'm super tired. So, and it worked. Like I was just like, it worked.
No energy drinks or anything like that.
No,
Nothing?
no. Just
Wow.
for some reason, and I used to
Those
drink a lot
natural
of,
juices that just flow through you.
I used to drink a lot of Coke Zero, and I haven't drank that since for a long time, months. And when I got there, that's for some reason,
All you drank?
that's all I drank.
Oh wow.
Zero. Wow.
All I drank was,
It was
Coke
Japanese
Zero.
Coke Zero.
It was
We're
Bangkok
not
had
sponsored
Coke
by
Zero.
this company. Yeah, so-
It was weird. It's like it's because I didn't know anything. They have a lot of weird different flavors of stuff.
You should just try them
Oh,
all.
I know,
Why-
bro.
And
I
I
mean,
just
you have
knew-
the runs for what? Maybe a day and a half.
Yeah.
It's
Come on,
over.
you just gotta
I
Use it
just
all.
knew. I guess it was like I know Coke Zero. I know what that is. So then I just went to that.
Ernie took no risks on his.
I
trip to
did,
Japan.
but not with
With food items.
So,
no, not with the drinks. I just
So-
drank Coke Zero.
I did see that Ernie actually went running while in Japan. How was that?
So I ran in Bangkok.
Okay, Bangkok.
So I did like a 3-mile run. So first of all, Bangkok is weather-wise.
Not good.
Is it like the Santa Cruz weather?
No.
No? Is it like Florida
So I've
weather?
never
like
been
humid?
to Florida.
Okay.
but they say
I
it's
don't know why I
exactly
said
like
Florida.
Florida.
It's so weird. that you
Exactly
said
like
Florida.
But they say it's like Florida. So you're like, okay, cool. I got ready in the morning. Walk outside. It's like,
Super humid.
it's like 80s, but
Dang, that's
like
ridiculous.
humid. And you're just walking. And you're just like,
Why is that though? Is
you're
it
just,
by
like,
like a
wet.
volcano or something?
It's like it's a tropical climate.
Oh, okay.
And you're just like wet, you know?
But not the bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You're just like, honestly, you're just like, you walk out, it's like this, it's just a weird,
Dang.
you know.
So not the best place to visit.
Well, if you're okay with the humidity and the, you know,
But how was the food?
the food is
Ooh.
good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
That's
good
what really
food.
matters is the food.
I mean, it's Thai food. It's good food.
What did you eat? What was the craziest thing you ate?
We didn't eat that much crazy stuff. I would have honestly done the street
McDonald's.
food.
I know.
We did, so first night.
Oh,
So,
Jake, here we go.
First night, we had Taco Bell.
Oh, man. I'm
So-
sure that messed you up.
So first
Come
night,
on.
we
Well, I
had,
don't know. They might actually use real ingredients over there.
and it wasn't the menu wasn't that much different, but it was. I had Taco Bell. We were just. It was late. We got there. It was just like we're not gonna.
Anything different compared to our Taco Bell?
No, not really. I mean, there's a couple different items, but nothing
Nothing crazy.
too crazy, you know. So we just had Taco Bell. Went to the room and just like crashed.
How many different cities did you go to over there?
We went to Bangkok. We stayed in Bangkok the whole time, pretty much. And the weird thing, so here in the U.S., at least in California, the malls are like nobody goes to the malls anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Malls are closing. You know, you go to the malls now and it's just like random
Yeah. That is
stores and
true.
stuff.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But over there,
Abandoned.
like you look at like Vintage Fair Mall or even like Roseville, multiply the size of these malls by 5, like no joke, massive malls. And you walk in and there's like Range Rover vehicle people, like there's Gucci stores,
Oh, wow.
Cartier. I mean, there's like high end stuff. And then you leave that mall and go to a different mall, which is like 2 blocks away. Literally 2 blocks. We walk to the other mall. And then you walk to another mall, which is another 2 blocks away. They have malls every couple blocks and huge malls. Like,
Do you think it's like a strategic kind of commerce kind of?
I think it's just,
Thing,
it's so
or-
hot and humid.
They just put
and
it.
have
they're
to have something.
packed.
Yeah.
They're packed. The malls are, every mall is packed.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow. Like, I mean, I wish our malls could get back to like how they used to
I
be.
know, it's so sad.
You know? I don't know if they
Super
could be,
sad.
but
Yeah, I don't think they are.
Modesto Mall sucks.
I wish they would be, you know, back to.
Yeah, the way they used to be.
But just
Yeah.
so many mall, like, and high end stuff. And you walk outside and there's street vendors, you know, like really, like 2 different, you walk, Range Rover, Gucci, you walk outside and there's like, just like poverty, like, you know?
Really like that.
So it's just kinda weird.
Wow.
It is kinda weird.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
like a
yeah,
wow,
yeah,
like-
yeah.
So you gotta,
That's-
like, who buys the Range Rovers and, you know, Ferraris that are in the malls?
Right,
And then
right.
you walk out and it's
Oh,
just
wow.
like, you
I
know,
wasn't
street
expecting that.
vendors that are, you know,
Barely making it.
barefooted and stuff. And it's just
wow.
like, wow, like,
What the heck?
It's so weird.
That's
Yeah, that-
interesting.
yeah,
That's
that is-
like
yeah,
day
it
and
is.
night
It's
right
a,
there.
it's
That's
a
the-
weird, it's a weird thing.
Have you guys been in our mall lately?
Not the Modesto
On
one.
the Modesto? Ernie, have you been to the Modesto Mall?
Yeah, I was there a few days ago, actually. I mean, yeah, a couple days ago.
I think the last time I went was a couple weeks ago. All I went to was J.C. Penney's. But I keep hearing like there's new, like, again, the random stores are popping up.
Yeah, there's these random.
I
stores
haven't been
there.
inside the mall since, like, actually walked through the mall.
Yeah.
This is probably right after COVID. So,
Yeah. Stockton has 2 malls right next to each other, and one's like half shut down that there's nothing
yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
You know, and then the stores that they have in that side are just like in the one that has the majority of the stores, you'll have lids, and then
Okay.
the other store you'll have leads. Like, no joke, like it's called LEDs, LEDS.
What
It's a hat
the
store,
heck?
but it's called LEDs. You know what I mean? It's like those kind of stores that are in there. I'm not kidding.
Where do you go, Stockton people? Do you go to Lids or Leads?
Yeah, but it's just it's super sad because you're seeing all these stores being emptied. You know, it's just
That's
everyone's just
crazy.
online shopping.
And it's the same in Japan. The stores, the malls, just so packed with people.
Really?
Just, And it's like, why here is it just, like, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
why there's such a, like, nobody goes to malls here anymore.
Yeah. Like I don't go out of my way to go to the mall unless I need like I specifically need a shirt or something. That's it. But
Do they
other-
have Amazon over there in Japan?
I think, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because it just seemed to me
No,
like
yeah, they do.
online stuff just kind
It's
of
just,
took away the
yeah.
going to the store.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, and then so the food was good. Weather, I was like, I mean, I made a post like I said, nah, fam.
Oh yeah. This ain't it, fam.
This ain't it, fam. Yeah,
ain't it,
yeah.
fam. Like,
I
so-
read that and I was like,
Tell us about that,
I
Ernie.
don't think he's
No.
enjoying
Yeah.
himself.
I thought the same thing.
No.
I was like,
It was just like, I don't know, and I'm not gonna whine about like weather and
Right.
stuff or anything, but
he can whine about.
I was
weather.
just
That's
like,
pretty much what he does.
if I never came back to Bangkok in my life, would I be okay? Yeah, I'd be fine.
So he never wants to go back.
If it blew up off the face of the earth, would I be okay? I'd probably be fine, you know? So,
Oh,
it was
man.
just, I don't know. It was just, it was good food, but,
What's the tourist attraction there for Bangkok? What is it?
Like, is there anything to do in Bangkok?
I mean, there's a lot of malls that people go to. Like, I don't,
Because you're saying tropical, so I'm thinking like beaches or
yeah,
something.
we
you
didn't
know,
do
that
any of
might
that stuff though.
attract people
but-
there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever is like the attraction to Bangkok, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So no.
Well, even the photo that you had posted,
Oh, so-
everything just
seem-
looked great.
Yeah, it didn't seem like
it
a
just-
fun
Yeah, just everything
thing.
looked
It was
So
just
great.
like
I was
the highlight of Bangkok though was we pre-reserved. No, we pre-reserved a. So there's like a Michelin star rated restaurant there, which is there's a few of different areas. So it's like where the Michelin star. Have you heard of that?
you mentioned it before.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's like where
Tell
the
the
Michelin.
audience.
It's
Yeah,
the Michelin Man. So think of the Michelin Man.
Right.
And so the Michelin stars are like these restaurants that are just like you've got to travel here. The Michelin
Okay,
Man
yeah.
tires,
Makes sense.
travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we went to one and we pre-reserved our spot months ago. So we went there. It was like a 8-course, 9-course meal.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
And that was like the highlight to me of the trip, which is of course food, but the whole experience in this restaurant was really cool. So you can see all the cooks. They're all like lined up. You're sitting down and they all have hats on. They're all like, like the music that's playing kind of like hip hop, but like chill, cool
Okay.
vibes,
Lo-fi.
hip hop.
Lo-fi
Lo-fi,
kind of
You know,
yeah.
and they're cooking, and they're all young Asians.
Yeah.
It was just a cool vibe.
Yeah.
I have a video. I have a lot of video. I haven't done anything with, but then it
Post
was
a
like
vlog.
one course after another, and that was probably the highlight of it for me. Was just the food was really good, but I think it's just they were just like cool,
Yeah.
cool Asian people. The hats. You know what I mean? No, like
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
and I mean,
It's understandable.
like
It's
Tokyo Drift or something like the
Tokyo
cool, like, but for the
So it was the
Thai.
vibe that they gave off.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
like,
yeah.
this is so
Okay.
cool. Like, they're all like these cool, like hip hop. The music, the way they dressed, but they're like chefs.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It was just like, this is so cool.
But you got video on them?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
That's cool.
We won't throw the video up because Ernie probably won't find it by then. But future episodes, we'll throw a video up of these cool Asian dudes.
Well, it was just the vibe was really cool.
No, that's pretty cool though. And it sounds like a 8-course meal. Vibes are pretty,
Whatever, yeah, it was.
pretty
So it was
chill.
like
it just sounds fun.
for Bangkok, it was maybe like $120 per
That's not bad.
person,
Yeah.
which is a lot. Like for you can. I don't think it's
Yeah, that is a lot.
but
I mean, 8-course meal.
But it's one of those things you get like a small piece is one like one. You know what I mean? Like you see those fancy
the super
French
fancy.
How many
restaurants.
stars?
It's all bougie.
I don't remember, but yeah. So the guy who owns it, he was there making the food. The main guy.
And
He
Ernie
was
became best friends with him.
He was from France.
Oh, okay.
He was a younger guy. Looked Asian as well, I think. But so it was like his Thai influenced type, a lot of the local Thai Bangkok like spices and stuff. It was really good. It's just a good experience.
Have you ever had pad thai? Have you ever had it?
Yes.
Pad thai?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Pad Thai. Yeah.
There was a place in Sacramento that Alyssa and Audie would take us to,
Oh yeah.
but then they switched owners and they said that it was pretty horrible.
No, usually what happens afterwards.
Yeah, so I haven't been there since, but I think it was Thai Palace, something like that.
The one right by their house.
Yeah, that was a good one, but owner switched and now it went downhill.
Yeah.
How were like people over there?
In Thailand.
No, like in Bangkok. Like
Oh, Bangkok. I mean, everyone's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, once we left Bangkok, we went to Tokyo. Was our first stop after Bangkok, and you hear a lot of like, oh, they're all like nice people. They're all kind. They're all like courteous. They're clean. It's so clean. You hear all this about Japan, and in Tokyo, it is 100% true.
oh wow.
And I just found out like today, so there's no trash cans.
Okay.
As you're walking,
Yeah.
there's no trash cans. And they want you to eat either inside where you buy your food or right outside. You don't walk and eat
You
at
don't
the same
want.
time.
Oh wow.
You don't. That's just, you don't do it.
Yeah.
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 So you eat either inside, like even if you go to 7-Eleven, you grab something, you eat it, like they'll have like chairs and stuff inside or something, or you just stand outside the door and eat it there, throw away the food inside 7-Eleven, and then walk. So you don't eat and walk at the same time.
Yeah.
You don't sit in the train or subway, whatever, on your phone. You won't find one person on their
Really?
phone
That's crazy.
in any of this.
Really?
And it's so surprising to me. Like here, people would be like, F you, I'm going to do what I want.
Right.
Whatever.
Oh yeah.
F you, and throw their trash. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
and there, everybody, so Tokyo is like the
Because they
biggest.
never got whooped when they were kids.
Yeah, Tokyo is the biggest city in the world. So there's 28 million people or something in Tokyo alone. And it's so weird that you can get such a large group of people to, I don't want to say obey, but
Function.
to
Yeah.
follow these
Right.
these rules.
Yeah.
You go up an escalator, everybody's on the left-hand side and goes up, and you leave this side empty. Once in a while I'd be like just like standing there, and like Audie or Alyssa would look at me like, oh, and I'd move over. It's
Right,
just,
right.
because it's just like you just stand in the middle. You're just like used to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody's on this side, walking down the stairs. Everybody's on this side.
Yeah.
No trash. Nobody talking on the phone. Nobody walking and eating. It's a weird thing to me, because how you can get, and of course it'd be people who don't follow along, whatever. But
Right.
for the majority, 20 some odd million people to follow all of these rules. It's just so weird. Here, people would be like, F you. Like, I do
No,
what I
seriously.
want.
I wonder if there's like a harsh punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to keep, like, you know what I mean? Like
No.
there's people
No, I
walking
think
out
it's
with
just
there's
the
people
culture.
there's people walking out with bundles of
Yeah.
clothes right now in stores, and no one's doing anything
Yeah.
about it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Like there has to be something.
I think it's
No.
just
Or
the-
is it-
the
is it-
culture. It's
They're
is it
just
just-
nice.
Is it?
people?
It's the teaching from being young.
yeah,
in a
but,
sense.
The
also-
Japanese culture, though, going way back, they're hospitality. They're
Yeah.
nice people. They're very clean. They're very calm, peaceful individuals.
The reason why I'm asking if they're like how the people are is because I think of Hawaii. You go to Hawaii and it's like a different world over there. Like everyone's like super cool, like super friendly. You know what I mean? Like you accidentally cut a dude off and you're like, oh, sorry about that, bro. It's like, oh, don't worry about it. Whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like in different cultures, and especially the Japanese culture, I would think, they stick by their culture from growing up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you would think that they're
And that's one thing
good, nice
you
people.
get is they appreciate their culture. We're here. It's like we don't want to look at our past. We don't want to look at what made us where we are now. It's like, knock down these sculptures knocked down this. We
Right,
don't want
right,
anything to remind us of our past.
Yeah.
Not learn from it. We just want to like forget about it.
Right.
And they are just so like they're still so culturally they hold on to.
That's
their
awesome. I think
culture.
that's awesome.
It is amazing.
I think that's awesome.
It's amazing
Yeah.
to see. It is absolutely just probably one of the biggest thing that. But okay, I should say this. So Tokyo.
He's all. Then I ran into some gangsters.
No. So Tokyo was
There's a bunch of different like etiquette rules.
There are.
Like,
But you know, one thing that surprised me too. This is off topic, kind of.
go for it.
But I was like on the subways and stuff. You would 90% of the people on there are on their phone. Everybody's just because that's all you can do. They all have earpieces, headphones
Where's
on.
this at?
In Tokyo,
Okay.
Japan, and everybody's on their phone. They can't talk on the phone. They can't eat. You can't eat on the subways. You could. It's
Yeah.
just you're not. Don't eat.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Right.
get some eyes looking
You
at you.
won't get people drinking.
When riding
and
on
stuff.
trains and buses, turn
But
your mobile cell phone to
Everybody
silent.
is on their phones because that's all you can really do, or just like look around.
Yeah.
I was just like looking around the whole time, but they're on their phones, and you have 60-year-old ladies here, 70-year-old men, 15-year-old girls, 18-year-old guys. Everybody's on their phone, and I would just not to be nosy, but I would look and see what are they looking at. I mean, everybody is looking, and it doesn't matter what age. Anime is on every freaking like no joke.
Bravo.
Good
Bravo.
job.
Bravo.
Good job.
No joke. It's like and then
That is freaking amazing.
and it's not like maybe there is anime for like older crowd. I don't know. But you look over and they're reading like manga
manga.
and
manga.
and I noticed like I know what that is. They're looking at Spy Family, Spy X Family, Spy Family.
Yeah.
You know, so I recognized what these 50-year-old women or men are looking at.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh.
You know, well,
I'm almost there.
you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like
Sorry, we'll get you some
wow.
manga.
Thank you.
It's like such a broad range of people who are like watch
Yeah,
this
yeah.
stuff or read manga. You know, it's just it was the weirdest thing to me. I was like, wow, that's
See,
so
but
cool.
manga is just so fascinating. Backwards comic books. I mean, the detail, the artwork in it, everything. I have a whole couple shelves of manga at my house. Yeah.
Well, I mean, think back when we were kids. We grew up on Voltron. We grew up on
Yeah.
Robotech. You know, like all the. You know what I'm saying? Like
You guys are old. I'm just kidding.
we're vintage.
I grew up on Voltron. No, I've only seen a couple of seasons of the original Voltron.
Yeah.
Ernie or Vincent had the Lionhead DVD sets. Was that yours?
It was mine.
Because I took it from them.
kidding.
Oh, I think that's Vince.
I took it from them. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Anime.
But yeah, so it was just like wow. this is-
So what anime? So what anime did you come back now watching?
or
Or did you like get a did you get a Crunchyroll
no,
or
Spy Family?
Funimation?
So I came back so when I was in Japan, I was with Alyssa and Adi,
Right.
and they like to shop, and I was like, I don't care to shop much. I would walk around, you know, and
Yeah.
stuff, and we would hang
More
out.
sightseeing kind
And then
of.
I'd be like, you know, you guys can shop. I'll meet up with you guys. I would just go on for like a couple hours, just walk and just go into like, you know, just anywhere. But I would mainly look for. There's a store called Book Off. It's like a used video game, electronics, bookstore, anime, manga.
Right.
So I would go there, and every time I would walk into there, it was Spy Family, like Spy Family, every single, and Attack on Titan,
Yeah. Attack on Titan.
yeah.
but Spy Family everywhere, and I was like I've never really heard of it. So I was like, okay, cool. So I bought the manga Spy Family, the first one,
volume?
because they had it also in English. So I was like, okay, cool. I bought that. I got back, I got Crunchyroll. So now I'm watching like Spy Family and
You're gonna need those that account information.
yeah. So I mean, that's like I don't know if it's really big over there, but every store I went to was Spy Family, Spy Family. I mean, that was just like
Attack on Titan for sure. That's like one of
Yeah.
the biggest animes out there, alongside Dragon Ball Z. The Spy Family is new to me. I've seen it when I worked at Barnes and Noble all the time.
yeah. So that's like big, huge.
Big. You know what else is big? those steaks that are going to be on our sandwiches once
Ooh,
we
look
get
at that.
back
Look at that.
to hungry and bored.
Good God.
Oh, you gotta cut.
Man, oh man. So, favorite Christmas movie? Go, Rich.
Ooh.
So, I had something. Hold on. I put.
Ernie has something. Never mind.
no.
Sorry, guys. Ernie has
I
something. What did
put.
you smell debris? Is that what it was? Or
I just want to see what it smelled like.
oh,
I had like top 5 Christmas movies.
Oh, gosh.
interesting.
Of course, and if you say Toy Story, that includes 1 and 2.
Toy
That's
Story's
just
a
to make
Christmas
it easy.
movie?
I mean, sorry. I saw it over there.
Toy Story.
No, I was thinking. What's it called?
Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Okay.
1 and 2.
Home
were
Alone
put
1 and
together?
2. That I mean, because
They're practically the same movie.
well, it's not, but just so it don't take up 2 slots. that's
Okay.
all.
Okay. 'Cause Home Alone is one of my favorites. Oh, we're doing top 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your top? What about Jingle All the Way? Do you like that one?
Don't know if I've seen Jingle All the Way.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, that's the one we were watching the other day.
Oh, is that what? Yeah, I haven't seen that
With,
one.
Turbo
Anakin
Man.
Yeah, I have not seen that one.
No?
No, I've never seen that movie.
That's so sad.
I've never seen that movie.
I'm trying to think.
Top 5, I would say number 5 would be A Christmas Story.
Okay, that's good.
I would go with okay, there's gonna be 2. Okay, I would go with the animated Grinch movie. Okay, the original.
Sorry, guys. There's a lot of.
Can you really hear all that?
Yeah.
You can hear that? Is it this? You can mute me right now.
No, it's not good.
Check. Yo.
Are we starting this section
Okay.
over or what?
Yeah. No.
It's just it has a high sound frequency,
Yeah.
so it's picking it up on the mic.
Ha.
But you're good. Go for
Open
it.
that real quick.
Huh?
Grab me a thing of butter real quick.
So I would say the original Grinch movie. My number 3 would probably be.
Bottom.
My number 3 would be. Oh gosh, I don't know if Home Alone falls into that category.
You don't think Home Alone?
Home
I
Alone-
do, but I
Get-
don't know if it's top 5 for
Home
me.
Alone.
Wow.
Oh, not a top 5,
I don't know if it'd be a top 5.
dude. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Go. You don't get.
I would say Elf is my number 3.
Okay, I can
Elf
see
is a good
that.
one.
My number 2 would be the Grinch movie with Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Ooh. What's my number 1? No, let me switch it. I would say Nightmare Before Christmas, number 2. And then I would say...
Is that a Christmas movie?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Is it though?
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, he
The
kidnapped
Nightmare
Santa
Before.
Claus.
Yeah.
And then I think I would
Santa
say...
Claus.
what was my number 2? Elf?
Elf
Yeah,
would be your
Elf
number
would
one.
be my number 1.
Okay. Mine would be Nightmare Before Christmas, number 1. I'd have to say Home Alone for number 2. Either Elf. Maybe Elf. Elf would be number 3. No, maybe the Grinch.
It's not easy, is it?
No, it's not easy. Elf would be number 3. Elf would be number 3. Grinch would be number 4. And then I'd say Christmas Story. For that. No. Sorry. No, I forgot the best one. I forgot the most important Christmas freaking movie ever. All right, sorry. So first, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Second, Harry Potter.
Harry
What?
Potter?
Harry Potter takes place in Christmas almost every single movie. Harry Potter is a Christmas. Fact check it. There's Christmas scenes. Sorcerer's Stone. They have
That's
a Christmas scene.
Yes, I've seen that, but I don't think that.
But you play it during the holidays.
But that don't count.
But you play it during the You play it
You
during
play
the
Star
holiday
Wars
season.
during the holidays.
You
I
can,
do.
but Harry Potter's more prominent during the holidays. I would say Harry Potter
Okay,
would
I'll
be
let it
considered.
pass.
I don't know about that.
Fine, I'll put it at the bottom of the list.
Okay.
Harry Potter will be number 5. Number 4, The Grinch. Number 3, Elf. Number 2, Home Alone. And number 1, Nightmare Before Christmas. Ernie, what are your top 5?
I don't know. Toy Story. I keep
Toy
saying
Story, yeah.
I just saw that before that. So I like the Santa Claus. I always watch the Santa Claus.
The first one?
I kind of like the second one better.
Okay.
The Mrs. Claus,
Okay,
where he has to get married.
Yeah.
So you have 1 and 2. You have
Those actually are pretty good.
Home Alone 1 and 2. Jingle All the Way is okay. What else is there?
Nightmare Before Christmas. There's
There's
Christmas Story.
There's one.
Let's see. Ice Age. Is a
Ice
Christmas-
Age is not a Christmas. Oh. Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. So yeah. Yippee-ki-yay, mother effer.
Yeah.
Home Alone 1 and 2.
I've never seen that movie.
No?
Yeah. I need to watch it.
Oh my God! No, hold on.
Oh, geez.
Wait, that's not a Christmas movie.
No,
Hold
I
on, no.
completely missed one. I'm gonna
Who
take
said-
one of my.
One of the actors said that's not a Christmas movie.
Hold on. I'm gonna take one of my. I'm gonna take my old school animated Grinch movie out, and I'm gonna put National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I've never seen it.
That is a must watch. That is a hilarious movie. You have to see that one.
It's a good movie.
No, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's
Hilarious.
capital HU. Hilarious.
It is. It's a good one.
Yeah, we all forgot that. That's a good one.
Dang. Are there any other Christmas movies? Like big Christmas movies? Because the normals are The Grinch, Elf, Home Alone.
Yeah, they're always showing those on
Christmas
TV
Story.
and stuff.
But speaking of,
Wait, there's one called come on. There's one called Laugh. Oh, bro. If you want to cry and you want your girl to cry with you, there's a movie called Last Christmas.
oh yeah.
Bro,
Okay.
that's a serious tearjerker.
Which one's that?
It's about I don't know who they are. I don't know who the actors are on there.
Do we ever know who the actors are?
It's called Last Christmas. They literally play Last Christmas, I give you my heart.
Well, I figured that.
But they like literally play all of Wham's Christmas album on the whole song. I mean, on the whole movie.
Last Christmas.
Last Christmas. Or you would cry.
I can see
definitely
Ernie
cry.
crying to
You would
this movie.
seriously cry on this movie.
Henry Golding, Amelia Clark, Emma
See the
Thompson.
picture?
If you see him, you'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen them on movies before.
I've never seen that. I've seen it on, I've seen that picture, but I've never watched it. Okay.
George Michael and Wham.
Oh, you know what other one I just saw, which was pretty good? So it's an animated. It's a different kind of story of Santa Claus. It's like where this mailman goes to, animated, young mailman kind of person goes to some city where nobody freaking goes to, and he's trying to start the postal company there, postal service there. So he somehow ends up meeting this guy who makes toys, and it's like, okay, well, let's give out these toys to kids, and like it's a whole thing, but it's really good. Something Claus,
It's an anime.
animated. It's
Santa
not
Claus
animated.
coming to town.
No, but it's really good. I'll get the name of it. But yeah.
Yeah, you're recording our voices, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever owned a hamster?
No.
Oh, I forgot Frosty the Snowman. Gremlins? Is Gremlins a Christmas movie?
That's right. Yes, Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
A Christmas Carol.
About that one. Dang, see, there's some good ones out there.
DC made a Merry Little Batman. So there's a Batman Christmas movie. Die Hard. Haven't seen that one yet. What? You haven't seen Die Hard, Nate? No, I haven't. Get over it. Why is Shazam considered a Christmas movie? All right, there's movies in here that shouldn't be considered. Narnia. Narnia is considered a Christmas movie.
I can see that.
I would take that.
I don't know if I want to use this. Narnia is a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
No, anyways, I asked about a hamster because I saw that hamsters hibernate. So I've seen where like people are like think their hamster's dead.
Oh no.
And it's just
no.
their hamster hibernating?
Yeah.
No way.
So they hibernate, so they think they're dead, and they're like, "Oh, my hamster's dead," and they like bury him and stuff.
Oh my god.
But
That's horrible.
hamsters hibernate supposedly.
Okay.
So if you have a
hamsters
hamster,
hibernate. You heard it here.
don't bury your hamster just yet.
No, don't. And how many times people have buried hamsters because they probably think they died?
Oh, dang, the
That's
hamster
horrible. Poor
wakes
hamsters.
up and...
Well, they're not that expensive anyways. You can go buy
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the hamster being buried alive. What is wrong with you?
them. I'm just kidding.
That's horrible.
It is
Can you
horrible.
imagine?
That's that.
Yeah, especially during Christmas. Do not throw your hamster away.
Ever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, never throw
Ever.
your hamster away.
Ever.
God.
Not just during Christmas.
Oh, that's heck of fun. So I want to go back to Home Alone really quick.
Okay, go.
So Home Alone, they did the math. Fans are shocked by there's a 264% increase in grocery prices since the movie Home Alone was released.
Oh, I saw that too.
So in 1990, Kevin McAllister's grocery list cost just $19.83. The same
today?
You
items
see all the stuff he
total
bought,
$72.28 today in 2023.
What?
$72 for the same items that he bought in
Oh
what,
my
1990?
God.
Yeah, in 1990. A 264% increase. That's ridiculous.
There's only one person to think about that.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yup.
Crazy.
So I thought that was pretty crazy. Just
Can movie stars get like royalties from movies that go like onto what do they call it when it kind of starts circulating, kind of like, you know what I mean? There's
Like how they play Friends all the time now.
yeah, like can
I would-
actors get that from movies like
think so.
during
If
the
it's in
holidays they start
contract.
playing Home Alone, Home Alone, Home Alone, because they're making money off of like say for example
Yeah.
that movie, even though it's on a streaming system,
Right.
you know, you're still making $4 to rent it or
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know if they, like, when Home Alone was made, I don't think they thought we're gonna stream.
True.
Yeah,
That's
true.
So I'm pretty sure Kevin McAllister is not making.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dang,
You know,
sucks,
but
man.
now
Sorry, Kevin.
they're putting those
Yeah,
into,
sorry, Kevin.
into their contract. Kevin. Yeah, they're putting those into their. I'm pretty sure they're putting all
Merry
that
Christmas.
into the contracts. Yeah, but so going back to Japan.
I thought you were going to say going back to hamsters.
know.
Like,
Whoa.
stop killing the hamsters.
Going back to Japan.
We actually have hamster meat here today.
I'm going. So I plan on. So
I thought Ernie's hamster died
We
while he
went
was in
to-
Japan.
we went to
I guess
Tokyo.
It wasn't dead.
It wasn't dead.
we went to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. And when we got back, so I would watch YouTube people in Japan and where to go and all this stuff for weeks and weeks and weeks before we went. And I thought, oh, I'll get back and I'm like unfollow all of them because I don't freaking care now, you know. But now I'm watching it more. Like I'm freaking sitting here watching the same, but over and
Is it
over.
kind of like, oh, I was there? Is that
No,
is
it's
that
kind of
feeling?
like, well,
Was it the?
No,
man,
it's
I
I
walked
like-
missed
down that street.
it's more of I missed that. I didn't go to that.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Oh my
FOMO.
gosh.
That
So
You missed
I'm
out
going to
on-
go back. I would like to go back in March, but just for like the cherry blossoms and stuff. So
Man,
different
for
time.
my birthday. What?
But I think more realistically, it'll probably be like October.
Renee's birthday,
Her
all
name's
expenses
birthday,
paid.
All expenses paid by
Woo!
Ernie.
I think
Yeah.
it'll be more like October, like realistically, in October
For
type thing.
Halloween.
All expenses paid trip for Halloween
You know,
in
early-
Japan.
well, mid, not Halloween time, mid, October. I don't think summer, because summer is hot and humid. So,
I was gonna say summer solstice.
but no, I think I really, and I'm gonna start. I want to learn Japanese,
Do it.
You heard it here first, ladies. He's gonna
So
learn Japanese.
I mean, that's one good thing about watching anime.
Yeah, you kind of catch on to what they're saying, and you'll learn certain things.
Just watch it subtitled, and it's, but yeah. And the best thing
Yeah,
I
if you
ate-
watched
what was the best thing I ate over there?
Anime dubbed, stop watching the podcast.
What was the best thing you ate? What was the worst thing you ate that you would be like?
What was the strangest thing you ate?
The best thing I ate was something called okonomiyaki.
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 And
Okonomiyaki.
takoyaki.
Takoyaki.
So okonomiyaki, and I'm trying to find recipes on how to make it here. It's just some type of flour, cabbage,
course,
meat.
it's
And
all
so
the
it's
healthy
like a
stuff.
Japanese pancake, pretty much. But it's not like sweet like a pancake, It's probably, honestly, the best thing I ate.
That does look pretty interesting.
It is so good.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You got to post that.
It is so good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Okonomiyaki. It does look good.
The sauce.
It looks
It's okonomiyaki sauce they put on there. And then also,
really good.
so the best place, though, that we ate okonomiyaki was in my opinion, was in Kyoto.
Kyoto.
We were walking down this one street. I can't remember the name, but it's where you have a chance to see geisha.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's what I was hoping. I really wanted to see a geisha. You know what a geisha is?
I have a picture in my head,
Like the white-faced.
dressed in like the long robes.
Yeah. So I guess there's like maybe a misconception that they're like prostitutes and stuff, but they're not. They're like entertainers. Like they'll sing and then they do dancing and some play instruments and stuff. But this one street we were on, gosh, I can't remember the name. It's a really old Japanese street, and Kyoto is really cool because it's got a lot of that old architecture.
That's what I would like to see.
That
I would like
really,
to see
that's
that.
where I was like walking around. The majority of the time by myself was in Kyoto, and they say, like, your chance of seeing a geisha. There's less than 1,000 like in the world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, of geisha, but your chance of seeing them are like more towards the evening, where they're like taking a cab or something in to kind of on this one street I was on to try to to go to an appointment, like a high profile or a wealthy businessman or something that pays for them to come and
So that's where the-
entertain.
That's where the people get the misconception of them being
Yeah,
prostitutes.
but I think so.
The entertainers.
Yeah, they are. But I think honestly, when I want to say the geisha, their virginity is sold.
Oh wow.
So that's where that probably comes in.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's still the practice now, or how that how that is, but they're not like they're really like in high, like the Japanese government and the Japanese people really respect them.
So that's how you rarely see them.
Yeah, and so
Just as swords are associated with samurai, so are geisha associated with Kyoto, Japan's ancient capital.
Kyoto, yeah.
Yeah.
So even in certain areas, if you photograph a geisha, you can get fined.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say like could you
They're-
take a picture with one or something.
Yeah, no, you would. I mean, you would kind of have to ask and get their permission, or else you can get fined in certain areas. But I was watching videos on YouTube and stuff of like people, because
High
just
class.
so just like I don't want to say disrespectful, but just so like, oh my gosh, and they're all like paparazzi.
Okay.
Right.
And that's why they started saying, okay, you can't. If you do, you can get fined and stuff to kind of like protect them.
Yeah.
But I was hoping to see a geisha.
Yeah, it says actually seeing a geisha in Japan is rare but not impossible. If you're going to see one, Kyoto is your best bet. They are one of the most sought after sites to the point that working geisha have reported feeling harassed. Doesn't mean you can't see one, just be cool about it. They are high class, greatly respected entertainers who have trained for years in traditional instruments and dance, parlor games and conversation, flower arranging, and more. They attend dinners and gatherings at Ryutei, exclusive traditional restaurants, and Ochiya tea houses. Entertain guests with their skills. They currently believed to be around 100 fully fledged Gaiko and a similar number of Maiko in Kyoto today.
So I wonder if they got to go to like a special instruction kind of schooling to become a geisha.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how the selection process works.
For there to
but
be only a few thousand.
But I'm
you know.
sure it's very.
This one says only a few hundred in Kyoto.
Well,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
There's geisha, and then the ones in training are Maiko, or there's different names for the ones like that are in training and stuff. But I was hoping to see a geisha.
It takes an apprentice about an average of 6 years to successfully master the arts of music, dance, tea, ceremony, language, and being first-class hostess. They go through several stages of training to gain the necessary skills required for their profession. So, 6 years to become a geisha.
How many?
6?
Oh. And I think I might have seen the younger ones, and I might have those on video, just walking through Kyoto, that one street that I was talking about. But, you know, that was kind of like,
That's
oh,
pretty
I wish
cool.
I could see like a geisha.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
It says here, geishas are not big ol' not sex workers.
Yeah, see, it's a misconception of geisha.
So you got to enter an okiya. Process of becoming a geisha usually starts from early age of 15 or 18. 15 in Kyoto or 18 in Tokyo. Young girls must first fulfill the basic requirements of a hanamachi, flower town. Maximum height of 160, 165 centimeters. Minimum weight, good health, physical appearance. Then a training period. And then a Minarai stage. Learning by watching. Then becoming a Maiko.
A Maiko.
And then after you become a Maiko, then you officially a geisha in the 5th stage. Wow.
That's wild.
That's crazy, man.
But yeah, so that was my hope, but it didn't happen. So yeah. But I do
cool.
definitely want to go back and experience it even more.
Do you get to stay in a pod?
No.
That's the one thing I want to do is I want to stay in a pod.
I'm good.
But yeah, definitely need to go back. And I was looking today. I have so much footage, but how does somebody? How do you video people? Like even start making videos of all of this footage? It's just
You have to sit down and go through it.
It's just too much.
Usually what I do, if it's that much, I'll break it up into days, and then I'll put the whole day in a timeline, and then I'll start it. Okay, where's my starting point?
But even then,
I'll go through and
I was
chop.
looking at it, and it's like,
You have to be selective. You can't put a full video in. It's like, here's the highlight of this place we went to that may be 5 to 10 seconds long.
so I'm gonna have to go and watch every video.
Yeah. I mean, if you were a good videographer, you would have remembered the highlights and be like, oh yeah, when I started this video, this is where the highlight. But you're not there yet. So.
I was just like,
Or you can pay a videographer, cough, cough.
And you'd have to look through all that.
Yeah, and I would. I would definitely go through.
And then you're gonna be like,
that'd be
Ernie,
so
there was
sick.
nothing good on this whole thing.
It doesn't matter if there's nothing good. If you are a
always
great
good.
editor, if you are a great videographer, editor, whatever, you will make something.
So what
good.
would Nate charge? To go through and,
100 hours. 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 100 friends and family discount or like
What would you legit charge?
legit charge
Yeah.
to go through how many days of footage? You said like 10?
Sure.
10 days of footage. That's what? How many hours do you think you filmed a day?
Not a lot.
Give me an estimate.
Just say
3 hours a day?
if that. Yeah.
Anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000. $1,500 to $2,000. So that gets you the video. That gets you either a daily vlog or like, hey, this day you did this vlog or this day you did this vlog. Or, I mean, if you want to go, if you're looking just for one whole video for the entire thing, it'll probably be around $750 to $1,000. Just because I'd go through everything, chop it up, and just give you, hey, here's this day, here's this day, here's this day in one video. But it'd be more expensive the more videos you want at the end.
That's not taking out all the souvenirs that you had already brought them and everything.
Yeah. You said the full thing. Friend, family and friend discount, then that's something different. I don't give those.
Another.
And that's cheap. That's cheap.
That's
though.
not cheap. Another thing that was like
I
really.
guarantee you that's cheap. If you
Another
look
thing
at
that was
other
really cool
video
about.
editors.
We go on time? Yeah.
Yeah, we're 26.
Another thing that was really cool about, and I don't know why, or the reasoning behind why they dress the way they do, but we went to Tokyo, well, in Disney Seas,
Okay.
which is like how California Adventure here is unique to California.
Yeah.
They have something over there called Disney Seas. They have Disneyland, but they also have Disney Seas, which is unique to Tokyo. And so we went, and it is so weird. I don't say weird, but it's like the people dress up in, like, guys are wearing blazers and suits and stuff, and they're like in Disneyland. And
Oh,
it's
you
just
mean
like
like
the people, like me and you, go, let's go Disneyland.
Wow, really?
Not
You
the
know?
workers, the actual.
No, the actual
Oh,
people
wow,
going.
okay.
Or they dress up in their, like, anime clothes, like,
that's
you know, like
yeah,
all their
little
anime
cosplay,
stuff,
little
cosplay stuff.
looking like-
The
yeah.
cosplay stuff is not something that, like, here you won't go to the mall and see cosplay people. There, you go to the mall and they're just everywhere.
Oh, wow.
They're dressed as cosplay, like on a Tuesday night, on a Wednesday night.
That's
It
pretty
doesn't
cool.
matter.
so cool.
That is
It's
actually
not
kinda cool.
so cool.
It's not a Saturday. It's not a Sunday or Friday night.
That
Yeah,
is
welcome
kinda
to the
cool.
nerd section
You
of
know,
Hungry and Bored.
there was a place we went to. I posted a picture of me. There's like the guy running. It's like a famous picture image. So this guy, the running guy behind me. I forget the name of that place too, but we went there on just a normal morning and stuff, and anime, like the way the girls are dressed and the guys are dressed is just, and I'm like, who who does this?
Is it like their day off and like, you know what? I'm just gonna go hang out and just
And it's like
dress
every
cosplay.
single day. It's like they're just dressed like that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, and nobody's like, oh, let me take a picture with you. Or no. They're just, you know,
Just walking around like
walking around. It's
buying
just
shoes
like,
in
wow.
the store and
And then you'll see the people in like kimonos and stuff like throughout like in Kyoto or whatever, where I thought that was not how they dress normally, but
Oh, that running dude.
yeah, that running dude. In Dotonbori, just like there, like tons of people, just people dressed in, and it's just like the Tokyo is
it's like time stop almost.
Yeah.
Like when you say like the kimonos and all that
Yeah.
stuff, you know?
the whole Japan to me. It was like this huge, kind of like a theme park, like the entire thing.
Yeah.
Because you just see the most amazing things, just anime cosplay over here, kimono traditional here, the
The cubicle smokers that you showed.
that was cool. I thought it was.
The smokers.
I don't know how the Japanese people feel about the smokers, but
He picked up
like here
smoking.
here
Right.
we kind of look negatively towards them, you know, but there it's like the restaurants or the coffee shops or the parks or the malls, they have like these, or the airports, smoking section. You go in this room and you just smoke all you want. Like, it's so weird because, you know, here, like the restaurants used to be smoking and non-smoking, you know,
right.
that kind of thing. Even hotels, like smoking or non-smoking. And now it's just like non-smoking wherever you go, no smoking. But there they have like rooms for these people. So it's
That's
like,
pretty cool.
it is kind of cool. It was
Yeah,
just
that's-
like, I mean, not that I don't smoke or nothing, but
He picked it up. You know, he,
Yeah, you can
you know,
tell.
he's like,
You
let
can
me
hear
go
those
look at the
coughs.
footage.
like I don't know what they
It's
think
extra to
of
take that footage out of the
smokers.
vlog.
Like I really don't know what they think of smokers. Like, you know, we look at them here like more like, oh, you're a smoker, like, you know, you smell.
Almost
get
like
out of here.
I don't want to say like a sense of respect, but
Yeah.
just kind of like they're not going to knock you down for smoking.
Right.
We'll give you your own little private
Yeah.
spot
Yeah.
to smoke.
That's pretty
kind of
cool.
thing.
Yeah, it's like it's a thing over there. People just smoke.
Yeah.
They have vending machines with cigarettes, vending machines with alcohol. Been just on the street. The first one I saw, I was like, oh my gosh, I take a picture of it. But
After he
Yeah,
purchased it,
No.
Hazel. Hey, look at this.
no, so
I got sake
But-
from a vending machine.
but you have to like scan your ID,
Your ID.
on the thing. But it's still, if I were to, and they have cameras on all of them that have the alcohol I
cool.
saw. But even if I was a kid, I'd be like, I'll just take my mom's ID, just go there, and
right,
just,
yeah.
you know, and buy the
That's what
alcohol.
I'm saying. I think their punishments, they got to be harsh punishments. For
I don't
people
think- it's just-
not to do. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
there has to be something.
I don't know. It was just like, oh, that's cool. Like, I'm not a smoker, or you know, but and the other thing that's weird is how many vending machines there are. Like, I would just walk through like neighborhoods like this, but the streets are a lot more narrow, and the houses are a lot more tighter. But vending machines, like if there's a vending machine right in front of my house, like it's just a vending machine there.
Really?
And a vending machine in front of, like, on the side of that house over there. It's like everywhere. And then even the machines where you get a little toy inside.
Oh, even those.
Just randomly
Oh, wow.
on the side of the street in a neighborhood.
Those wouldn't last over here.
And
What's
that's the thing. It wouldn't
Yeah.
last over here.
What's the yen ratio? What is it? Conversion to
Isn't it $10 to each thousand?
No, so right now the Japanese yen is at an all-time low. So right now you can go to Japan and it's like everything is like, I want to say like 30% off.
right now.
So it's inexpensive. So you
Everywhere?
have, yeah. So that's the yen. So if you take
Well,
a dollar
what's
here,
30,000 yen.
so if you take, it's like if you take 1,000 yen, it's like 65 cents here. So you go into a 7-Eleven and you buy these rice cake things,
Wait, did they have a 7-Eleven there?
like every corner.
Oh wow.
No, like legit.
Wow.
No, like, and one of those, like, so there's 7-Eleven, Lawson's, and Family Mart. Those are the three big ones. I was standing on the street corner. There's a 7-Eleven, there's a Family Mart, there's a Family Mart, and there's a Family. Four in,
Wow.
like, you can just see it. There's four. Like, I can see four of them
Yeah.
right here. And all of them are, like, busy. So it's just like, it's so weird because, you know, if I don't have to walk across the street, I won't. My Family Mart's on this side. So then that person's like, I'm not going to walk across the street.
Man's got it together.
30,000 yen if you litter. Sorry, that's why I asked for 30,000.
So
What
it's,
is that, like $5?
so like you would get those little rice cake things, which they're the rice balls with like salmon inside and stuff. At 7-Eleven, it's like 20 yen. Okay. So if if 1,000 yen is 68 cents, no,
I'm just
100
gonna
yen,
enjoy that piece of meat.
100
Like, you
yen,
figure this
100
one
yen
out.
is 68 cents.
Okay.
So 20 yen for these rice balls is just like nothing.
So 30,000 yen equals 205 United States dollars.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was crazy cheap. Like, you can eat from 7-Elevens for $2. You get a drink, you get these salmon rice cakes, and you get another, like, two of those and a drink for like $2.50. It was so crazy. And you always hear that Japan is so expensive. Maybe it is, but right now the yen is like an all-time low.
That's crazy.
So it's
Best time to
like
go.
not. It is a good time to go. I forgot about this.
Yeah.
So it is a good time to go.
You can eat that raw?
I didn't forget about this.
I was like, it's my favorite cheese, man.
So yeah, but I think probably by next year it might, level out and be a little bit more. It's not like raw; it's just cheese. But yeah,
Cheese.
yeah. So I mean, that was Japan.
Japan sounds like the place to go.
It is.
That was Japan.
But okay, one more thing that I'm surprised you guys didn't ask. Everybody asks.
Did you meet somebody out there?
No, everybody asks when you go to Japan.
Wait, hold on.
It's like
Did you see any samurai swords?
no.
Did you go to the
would
Nintendo
ask that.
store?
Yes, I did. But
Did you go to the Pokemon Center?
yes, but
Did
Did you
you?
eat sushi?
yes, but
Did you have any exotic animals out there?
no.
Oh, you're a loser.
A
Did anybody
bidet.
touch you exotically?
Oh, you had a bidet?
Oh, wow, really?
How was that?
Interesting. Tell us.
So, the bidet, which is the bidet or whatever you call it, which is the toilet thing,
Right.
You know.
No.
So it varies by where you go because you go into one and it's just like it's just a bidet, it's like space,
Oh, yeah.
But then there's other ones that you go in and it knows you're there, so it lifts up the seat, and it'll play sounds, so you don't have to worry about like sounds you make.
Oh, no way.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's pretty awesome.
So
That's so cool.
they'll play sounds, and also the
It's all.
no, it's weird. No, it plays sounds. It does. It's like it just plays these sounds.
Like white noise or just?
And also
Did you
it
record
warms the seat too.
Really?
Oh my
So you have
God.
seat warmers, you have sounds that play, and it's just an automatic that go up when you go by it. It's just automatically, and when you are done, automatically knows, and it just does everything by itself. To the point where I don't see why if anybody does not get one here, like what is wrong with
He was sold.
like
So when are you
it
getting
would
yours
save
installed?
on waste, toilet paper and stuff. It would just the whole experience is, and I'm not a person that talks about that stuff. I don't like talking about that stuff. But I have to
food yet.
I got to redo my.
They're trying to play sounds in there, and he's all, yeah!
I got to redo. I'm redoing my whole bathroom like the next few months, and I'm actually going to run power so that I can install a bidet
There you go.
Dang.
with like warming, with sounds, with
Ernie's house is gonna be
everything.
the new house to go to the bathroom.
it's just
Everyone's gonna come over.
and it saves money because of I
might be thinking too much into this, but why would they warm the seat? I wonder, does that do something to your body to relax you to go?
You gotta think a toilet seat is very cold if
I
no
know,
one
but
sits on it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you have to sit. You know what I mean?
Yes, I think maybe
you
just
have to sit
courtesy,
anyways.
maybe a courtesy thing. Like let's warm
I
it
think
up.
there's more to it. I think the warmness actually probably does something to your cheeks and like.
no, they're just like being like, oh, why do you have to be like, oh, it's cold? You don't have to. You just. It's just it. But then some of you went in and it was just like, oh,
Just a normal
like they don't.
toilet.
Yeah, just like. Not. I don't know if I experienced a normal toilet.
Provides warmth, adds comfort, loosens stiff muscles.
There you go. See, it had to be something.
Yeah.
That's just advantages of a heated toilet seat.
There you go.
Well, I guess. So yeah. So when I redo my restroom, I am going to install power because you need power.
I will be coming to Ernie's house.
Obviously, you need power. So I will be installing power, and then we'll be. Like that's the one thing I thought you guys would ask about.
No,
I was
they
thinking.
never.
I
yeah.
was more thinking of the food.
Yeah.
I really was.
You know,
Where do you get a bidet from around here? It's like
anywhere. Amazon. There's some really nice ones. There was one. It was. It's like a $600 one, which is nice. It does the warming, does everything really cool.
Has
And it was on
Apple
sale on
Play.
Black Friday weekend and stuff for like $299 or $300.
You already
But it was like
ordered
if I no.
yeah,
You
you
didn't
ordered
tell
it, huh? You ordered it.
I thought
It's coming.
I thought if I bought it, it's just gonna sit here for like 3 months.
But you'll have it.
It was $2.99.
Yeah, you'll have it.
Yeah.
It'll be cheap. You don't have to worry about, oh, now I got to spend $600 and something.
Yeah. But no, it's like
Get it.
once. Have you ever experienced it?
No. I have not.
You're like, oh. Yeah, but I'm telling you, you're
Like, how
just,
come the water's not warm?
you're gonna
Seats
be
warm,
like,
but not the water.
no, you're gonna be like, wow, okay, like these people know what's up.
Oh, snap.
Dang.
I thought this is what we're eating right here.
I was like,
forgot
these
you put that in
people,
there.
these people know what's up. Like,
People know what's
you
up.
know. Okay, so this, I want to say I've made it before, but I forgot. Last time I made it, I forgot a few ingredients. So I wanted to redo it with the right ingredients this time.
Sorry, that was episode like 7.
Yeah. Move that, Nate. Oh, no, it's hot. Never mind. Use that.
Here.
Use something. Just pull it off. So this is a New York steak sandwich with arugula and caramelized red onions with Dijon mustard in there and brie with fig jam.
Fig jam. I remember the fig jam.
Yeah. So, I hope this cuts good. Oh, darn it.
Dude, that's a big sandwich.
Let me actually cut it here. Or do you just want the whole half?
Cut it in half again.
I don't want it to squeeze out, though. Oh. On ciabatta bread.
Dang. Good job, Rich. Get those angles. Shot on iPhone 15 Pro Max.
Ooh, iPhone 15 Pro Max.
Cinematic mode.
Cinematic mode. And Ernie cut in. Oh, I'm just kidding.
You did not.
Did I stop this?
No, I didn't cut nothing. Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back as we eat
Bandage
this.
up Ernie and
And then as we eat. So we'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gents, to Hungry and Bored.
this does look bomb.
BYRD. So, in the last, I just described what it is. Do you want to cut that in half?
Oh, damn.
I explained what it was, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So this is more of like a little elevated sandwich, you know? Steak sandwich with stuff. But yeah. But yeah, I'm going back to Japan next year. Anybody wants to go, let me know. We'll start planning it and have fun. Let me know. No, seriously, let me know and we'll go.
What are some places that immediately you would be like, I'm going there next time?
So I had planned to, well, let's see. I mean, we went pretty much to everywhere we wanted to go, but I want to probably just spend a little bit more time at a few of the locations. Like Harajuku, we were there for not long. I walked through it. That's when I was on the call with you guys. I walked through it. I was only there for maybe 30 minutes or so. It wasn't long. Maybe spend a little more time.
Because it's not a big area, or
It's a street, but I just kind of walked through it. I didn't eat nothing from there. I didn't, look. I didn't really interact with anything there or do anything. But maybe just slow down next time. You know, Harajuku, Shibuya, like all these other places that we went to. We weren't rushed, but I was just like, it was just so much. Like it's just a lot, you know. Where kind of you just want to kind of like, okay, I've been here before. Now we can just kind of, you know, there's not a rush to see everything. Now we can just kind of like take it in, you know, kind of like relax a little bit and not be so, oh, we got to go here. Oh,
You're afraid you're gonna miss something on your first time.
We had a schedule, you know, you kind of wanted to kind of hit all the spots, even if that meant, you know, going less time at each one than you would have preferred. So, you know, just and experience more of like the culture, the food. You know, it was a great experience, but I need to go back. Yeah, even I was gonna meet up with Derek. It didn't happen. You know, it was a little bit hard our schedules to align. But I talked to him after. So next time, you know, we'll meet up, hang out. But yeah. So first impressions, first thoughts. There's more napkins.
Those caramelized onions. Good, man. Good. I don't know what's in that sauce that you put in there. That was good. It's another level right here.
Would you buy this sandwich on the street? If you were at a sandwich shop, would you order this sandwich? Dang, that's jacked up. You guys took too long to answer.
I want to make a 5-month reservation for this shit right here. I think you finally did it.
I would make sure everybody that went with me tried this sandwich.
Yeah, last time I made it, I left out whether it was the cheese or something. I was just such in a rush. So, you know, this time I kind of, no rush. That's why I thought, okay, if we're just chilling here while I'm cooking, there's not a rush to kind of finish it. And, yeah.
Wow.
Just looking at my notes.
I know this. I'm so glad you're back.
Oh, did I tell you I was on? I think I told him.
What?
So, the flight from Bangkok back to Tokyo.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm on the flight. Okay, it's like a 6-hour flight, and I noticed all the flight attendants. They're all wearing, like they all have little Pokemon on all their, like stitching on their uniforms and stuff. It's like, oh, that's weird. Like, maybe because we're going to Japan, they like that's just what they do. I don't know. And then so we land, and then they bring by and give everybody like an envelope sealed with like something in it, and it's got like Pokemon on the envelope. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. I didn't want to open it, just so I was waiting. Like I had Alyssa or open hers, and it's like this little wood keychain or something of Pikachu and stuff.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, what the
Pilot
heck?
Pikachu.
Like, what the heck? They're just like, they just give out these Pokemon things because you're going to Japan or something.
Wow.
He was on the Pokemon airplane.
So, well, we got off the plane, and I'm in the plane. Okay, we get on the plane. You don't ever see the outside of the plane.
Yeah, because you go through the tunnel.
You're going through this tunnel. We get out of the tunnel, and I'm walking, and all glass on this side. And I'm walking off the plane, and I see all these people taking pictures. And I'm like, what the heck are they all taking? And I look, and I'm like, oh, it's a Pokemon airplane. It's got Pikachu. The whole freaking plane is all
whole
Pikachu.
plane.
So I'm like,
Pokemon all over the plane.
so I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'll take a few pictures. And Alyssa's right here, and she's like, We were on that plane.
No
And
way.
I was like, oh, like what the heck?
This guy.
We were on the Pokemon
Wow.
plane. Like
Wow.
that's why they were all wearing the things and they give you the Pokemon. I had no
Wow.
idea. Even after, I'm like, what are all these people taking pictures?
Dude.
So even when you bought your flights, it didn't like
No, I didn't
say anything.
No,
Like,
I don't think it
Pokemon
comes up.
flying?
I don't know.
I don't think
That's cool.
Yeah, and all these
Yeah.
people, I'm like, what are all these people taking pictures? Like, okay, I'll take a
Dude,
picture
oh
too.
my gosh.
And then she's like, we were on that plane.
Wow.
And I'm like, that makes sense now. It all makes sense, you know? So yeah, it was pretty cool. We were on the actual like Pokemon plane.
That's cool.
It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. Yeah. Just more sandwiches. Or you could take it to go.
I'll take mine to go. But
He can't even finish his. It's not that good.
Bro, I'm gonna put that meat in this bread.
I'll tell you right now, Ernie.
Bro. It's good. It's a good mother sucking sandwich. I said sucking.
What are you rating this, Rich?
9, 8.
No, bro. You tipped the scales on this one, bro. Seriously.
I had to get a redo because
You had the
of this
caramel onions, the steak itself. We were eating that, and that was good just by itself. That didn't need nothing. But then you add the flavors and everything like that, all the goodies, cheese.
The crunch of the bread, the caramelized onions, the meat,
the brie,
the brie.
the fig,
Oh my God,
the fig
brie.
spread. A little sweet in there.
The sweet. What was that spread that you was that just
It was
fig?
fig.
That right
Fig
there.
spread.
That right there. What's your rating, Rich?
An easy 10, bro. Easy 10.
Ernie's done it, guys. On the Nate rate scale, Ernie has hit a 10 out of 10
Woo!
for this sandwich.
Woo!
It is a masterpiece. Holy man.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably just put this steak on any between two bread, and you would.
No.
No.
No, you
No,
can't.
you can't.
You can't just do that.
Okay.
This is something, if you are like, oh, hey, I want to hire somebody to cook some stuff for me, get this right here. This, oh my gosh, this is a masterpiece.
Wow. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Hungry Boy. This, it's just so big. I would eat another piece. But
I was gonna
man,
make them smaller, but they didn't sell them in like little ciabatta. I couldn't find fresh like little ciabatta breads.
you bite the bread and you get that crunch. See, but then you get the meat and it tastes really good. Then you hit the
Like a
brie.
tortilla right now, bro.
Then you hit the brie and you're like, ooh, that's, brie cheese has a very distinct taste. But after the brie, you hit the fig. Oh my God, that fig jam paste, whatever you had, the fig spread, that topped it off. That brought it all together. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. He did it, ladies and gentlemen.
Delicious.
This is the new standard for Hungry and Bored.
All right, that's not a problem.
Next week's going to be like a 4.
It's all ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles. You got to save it for the Japan trip.
Yeah.
Can I have that one?
What?
That one?
No, here's half and that's your half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take that home. That's going to be my lunch for
You
tomorrow.
can eat it now if you want.
No, I'm gonna take it home.
Yeah, I'm going to take it home.
That was good.
That was amazing.
I mean, you always cook good, but bro, that was
Now, this was next level.
it was made with love.
That Japan trip did something to you.
No, I think it's, honestly, it's if I'm cooking while we're just talking, there's not like this panic of rushing and like forgetting something.
Do you
It's
feel
just,
like we rush you?
no,
Yeah, he does.
I don't feel like you rush me.
He feels rushed.
You feel rushed?
And you know what? I made, that's just my own thing. I don't know. Like this past weekend, I catered with John for 144 people. 144 people in Merced.
Can you cut that in half for me
And-
so I can have half of it right now?
And it's you. I don't want to touch your sandwich.
No, come on, just cut it. It's fine.
We cook for 140 people, and it's just, I don't know, I just get so in my head of just like panic of like, it's not gonna work out. Oh gosh, this is not going, like, you know, that's just how it is. But this time it was like not as bad, because I guess maybe we were talking and just kind of the whole thing was just more
I don't know if this sandwich is gonna make it home.
you know, it was just a more relaxed. And then in the past, because I'm like, oh no, Richard's coming. Oh, Richard's here. Oh,
Okay,
gosh.
really?
No, like, you know. But it also, they could see like more. At least I'm cooking while we're talking. You know.
Wow, man.
You know. So yeah, it's good.
Can I help you? Go.
When you cook your food, when you put your ingredients, how much is it of you following the instructions, and how much is it of you, like, do you taste test as you go along?
I didn't taste this at all.
What do you?
No.
So it's kind of like whatever you kind of just put in.
I mean, you kind of know. Okay, I knew what the steak was going to taste like. You know, it's salt and pepper. All I do is salt and pepper. It's a New York steak. You don't need to kind of. I don't think you need to over season a steak with all these crazy stuff. You could if you want. It's all good. But salt and pepper. I know what it tastes like. As long as it's cooked. When I cut it, I was like, okay, it's medium. It's still pink. It's cooked right. I was like, okay, cool. Like, I know what it tastes like. It's good. You know, and the rest of the stuff, it's not like I'm following a recipe, but like I follow this one guy who cooks, and I remember he did I showed Nate earlier, the guy, Salt Hank. He did the caramelized onions. He used red onions with some of the yellow onions. I just chose, I'll do red onions. He did a couple, like, I see how he did it. He used Worcestershire.
Wash your sister sauce?
Worcestershire sauce. And like red wine. I didn't have red wine. So I didn't, I just kind of adapted. Okay, I'll just try this different. And then I've done the steak sandwich with the fig and brie. So I'm like, okay, I'll add the red onion. Like, so you just kind of, but yeah, I mean, just kind of, but no, I didn't taste the sandwich at all. But you just kind of know. Like, if the steak is good, then everything else is just going to.
No.
It's just going to go. You just know it's going to go.
Everything went.
Yeah. That was his piece.
You got a freaking sandwich right there.
You did too.
Yeah, but I want mine to stay intact.
So, yeah. So, anyways.
And this is just you calling a New York sandwich.
It's a New York steak.
What is your
New York steak
name
sandwich.
for this 10 out of 10 meal that
You
people
gotta name
can
it.
order?
You got 2 10s, bro.
It's just a steak sandwich.
It's a yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay steak sandwich.
Hey.
Hey.
It's a yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that crunch. You hear that?
Yeah, but I saw the New York
You
steaks
hear
were on
that?
sale at Save Mart. So I bought those and I was like, I gotta make something with these. So. Then you just Google for 3 days and try to figure something out.
Wow. Good stuff, Ernie.
Do you think that you'll ever be at a point where, like, yeah, my food's good?
No.
Ernie will always
I'll
talk
be like,
bad
oh,
about
the
his
sandwich
food.
is fine, I guess.
Ernie will always talk bad. He will never accept that his food is.
Bro, people that I know that watch this, they ask, does he do that? I'm like, no. He just does it for fun. And his food's, like, freaking delicious.
So what's our goal, Ernie? To open up a food truck
No, too much work.
restaurant.
Just travel the world and try different
You know what they're
foods
doing
everywhere.
nowadays? Besides selling outside of their houses,
Inside.
they're opening their houses and people are coming in to eat.
That's pretty
Bro.
small. Ernie, we can turn this place
This is your
into
block,
a
bro. This
freaking.
is your family's block.
So
We
I
can
was-
turn this place into something.
So like I said, I was in Merced this past weekend
Bro.
making food.
You already got the kitchen.
I was in Merced
That's
this
true.
past weekend making food, and after we left, it was maybe like 9ish or so, 9:30. So you're driving down the streets in Merced, and it's just people just pop up the tents, and they're just making food. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 different, and you know they're not like
Legit.
licensed and whatever to do that, but they're just popping up tents and just selling stuff on the side of the road. There's people like in line to get their stuff. They're just doing it, you know. I don't know if I know like Lathrop was cracking down on it, Manteca, because after work I see during lunch too. This one corner, they're always at the corner, but then I saw an article that they're trying to like crack down on this stuff. But yeah, people are just outside their house, inside their
Yeah.
house. They're just
Like there's 2 houses around my neighborhood. They got their tent, their little canopy popped up, their garage open, signs right there on their fences. People just pulling up, grabbing some food, taking
Yeah.
off, grabbing
Dang.
some food, taking off.
We could do that, Ernie. We have space. You have a great
There's-
kitchen.
Okay,
We can freaking do this.
so check this out.
You want a Japan trip for all of us?
Listen,
Then we do this.
here's the hustle, okay? Here's the hustle. I'm not gonna say what street it's on because then people are gonna might call the cops on them. I don't know if they're doing it illegally or not, but whatever. I've been seeing them out there on this one street. Stop.
Okay. Okay.
Super busy street, high traffic area.
March Lane.
No, not really.
it's on Hammer.
Yeah, Hammer
It's
Lane.
not Hammer.
Hammer Lane. Bro.
Anyways, there's 3 people out there. There's 2 women and 1 guy. Guy's flagging them down. Sign says tamales. Maybe a few other items here and there. Okay.
Okay.
You figure a tamale costs $2, maybe just 1 tamale, right? So you figure they make 15 dozen. Okay, I calculated all this stuff up. So where they're pocketing at least $1,500, $1,300 to $1,500 a week. A week.
Dang.
And that's with pulling cost out of the masa and everything
Yeah.
else that you gotta. That's money.
It's a good hustle.
Yeah.
Ernie.
Like you'll leave and you'll go this way. If you go this way, there's one guy who sets up his little tent canopy thing over here, and he sells tamales. And then on the corner over there, across from the liquor house or whatever it's called, they're an elderly couple has their car parked there with their lights on and stuff to sell their stuff. But I mean, it's
Something like this, Ernie.
just it's a lot of work.
It is.
And those people, I'm not. It's they're hustling.
True.
You know, I don't know what their day work schedule's like. You know, if she's home making the tamales all day, he gets home from work. He's driving over there now, selling for the rest of the evening. Like I don't know what that looks like.
That's pretty true. There.
But
Yeah,
this
it is a hustle.
It is. It's a lot of work.
But $1,500 a week.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
I mean, that's
plane ticket to
tax-free?
Japan.
tax free.
Plane ticket right there.
It is tax free for
We
them.
can make double that in a week.
He's all we and you're doing all the cooking.
Yeah, I know. So he's like, oh,
He's all be the flag guy.
Did you hear him a few minutes ago? This is our trip to Japan. Yeah. And I was thinking in my head, yeah. Like,
You be the
what?
cook. I'll be the marketer. Rich can do the hand-to-hand delivery. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Hungry and bored. Flismo eats.
The flavor never stops on this sandwich. Every bite, there's flavor in it.
You need that little chunk there.
It's a nice bite. It's good.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
If you think Ernie should open up his house and sell food,
Too much
write
work.
it down in the comments.
Wait till he gets his bidet though.
Yeah, wait, so yeah.
My bidet.
Bidet.
Yeah. We'll wait till I get the bidet.
Speaking of like fast food chains and everything like that, or little food spots to stop at. Did you guys hear about the new McDonald's? What is it? Is it McKeats?
Mix.
It's called
McCafe?
No.
It's called Comic. Or something like that.
Cosmics.
Cosmics.
Cosmics is McDonald's new chain focused on drinks and small bites.
To me, it kind of It looks more like a Dutch.
Like a Dutch Bro at
Yeah,
McDonald's.
Dutch Brothers is just this like crazy cool, like like all hip and stuff, you know. Where Starbucks isn't like that. It's more, you know, you go to, and it's funny. I've mentioned it on here before, and I was talking to someone just this past weekend, and he said, I don't go to Dutch anymore because all they want to do is talk to you.
That is true.
And I was like, dude, that's why I don't go there.
It's like, dude, I saw a video on, it was either TikTok or Instagram where it's like, oh, Dutch workers when you go to Dutch Bros, and it's like, hey, how you doing? And they're slowly getting closer into your car, closer.
It's just like, I just want to like pull up and roll up my window until I see them with the drinks. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. Because like, how you doing? Where are you going? I'm just like, come on. It's not genuine. They have to do that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, to me, it's just so.
It seems real to me whenever they talk to me.
And it might be.
Oh, where are you going? To work? I'm in my work truck.
Right? Like,
It's
common
9
sense.
o'clock in the morning. Yes, I'm
And
going
they're
to
like,
work.
oh, where you work? Oh, yeah, here. Oh, yeah, how's that? It's fine.
What do you do? Mark on the ground. For what?
And to me, it's just like, nah, bruh.
Oh yeah, I've sat there. There was one time I sat there and they were
You're like,
doing,
I'm unemployed. I just wanted this is my last drink.
Yeah.
Then I'm going homeless after this. You happy now?
No, they had a question of the day for a while. So
Oh,
I pulled up, and then for some reason, like, you either get a very bubbly, excited person, or you get someone who's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And so I got the bubbly person, like, "Oh my gosh, how's your day? Okay, we have a question of the day. Are you ready?" And I'm just there, like, "Yes." And then I forgot what the question was, but I don't know. It's just
I like being.
they're too excited.
I don't mind it. I like it.
I don't know.
Sometimes it's just like,
A little too much.
Come on, bro. So now I don't go there. And if I
I
do,
think what's hard is the tip thing.
The tip.
oh, well.
You give tips?
Would you like to leave a tip? I'm like, I guess that's $1 that could go to my next drink.
Dude, what Dutch Bros are you going to? They never ask for a tip.
No?
They show you the screen. And you just
Yeah.
hit,
Oh, the one on Carpenter, they usually just bypass it all.
oh, no.
Yeah.
Stockton.
Oh, yeah. It's Sacramento, too.
So sometimes now, if I really want Dutch, I will park, order at the window, because then it's like I just walk away till it's done.
Like, sir, where you going?
That's smart.
I want to talk to you.
I'll grab my
We have a
phone
question of the
and
day.
be
We have a question of the day, sir.
like, no, I'm like, I'm on a call.
What do you do for work?
Yeah. So, no.
No. But Dutch Bros has some pretty good drinks. But so I haven't gone to Dutch. I think the last time I had Dutch was Saturday. Well, before that, it's been a couple months, actually.
Yeah, same here.
Julian brought it down for me. But I'll get a blue raspberry coconut rebel, double blended. Something.
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
You gotta try the sweater weather.
Oh, that's a
It's a
thing.
drink?
It's
Oh.
a hot drink.
It's a candle from Bath and Body Works.
It's good.
Sweater.
I did find
Sweater
out that
weather.
when they say, would you like soft top on that? That's an extra charge.
Yes, it is.
But if you ask for whip, it's not.
Because Soft Top is their own little, they make it themselves. But if you ask for Soft Top Parfait, that's the key.
See, this is why, and don't ever ask me to order your drinks from Starbucks, from Dutch, nothing. Don't ever ask me.
I'm easy for the Starbucks. I'm like, just give me
Nitro
a
cold
green.
brew.
There's
just
no-
give me a green tea lemonade.
It's like I've had someone order
unshaken.
caramel something upside down to where it's like they put it in reverse or something. It's just like,
Put it in reverse.
no, it's like
They click the reverse.
The reverse blend. They do the reverse
they
blend.
do it like backwards or something, and I'm just like, no, this ain't it. Like
Oh,
I'm not.
man.
I'm good. Like don't.
Yeah, I think, I don't think I have. I mean, now it's just cold brews. Nitro cold brew, regular cold brew, even at Dutch.
I still think the best coffee is McDonald's cold brew every morning.
I think it's your coffee. I think we should have some of Ernie's coffee.
Hey, you know
Do you think
what?
we should have some
Yes,
of Ernie's coffee?
Ernie's coffee.
Yeah, see, the audience knows some coffee. We know it's Ernie's coffee. We'll
I
be
don't
back
have
in just
the-
a
I don't
few
have the- I don't
moments
have the
with
syrup.
Ernie's coffee. We'll be
I
back.
don't have the syrup. What's up, guys?
We're back with Cosmics.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, yeah, I was still looking at pretzel bites, McPops. That's interesting. It looks like caramel and chocolate.
If anything, their
stuff.
drinks will carry it.
Let's see. They have a s'mores cold brew, churro frappe.
Is there any in California right now?
No, it's
No?
one
No.
in like out. In
So are they just kind of be
Ohio or
like
something.
test
It's a
runs
test
right now?
run.
It's
Yeah.
a test run that this one did.
Let's see. It's landing Earthside for us human.
The logo sign is cool because it's got the arch.
Bolingbrook,
Yeah, but
but it's
Illinois.
like an angle. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bolingbrook, Illinois. This month with a handful of additional outposts planned in the coming months. I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's like I said, it's got to be a Dutch type thing, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Cause their drinks are crazy, like Dutch. Like the Dutch has all these other younger crowd
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the only way I think it'll.
I don't think they'd beat Dutch though. I think if they were to like if there were to be a competition between Dutch and this place, unless they can beat Dutch's prices on everything and they're still doing cheap stuff, because that's McDonald's. You know.
You say Ohio, is that a good testing ground for things? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Illinois. Yeah, that's true.
just straight bring it to California, bro. Like,
Yeah.
people are just gonna buy it just to try it, and you're gonna make millions off of people.
True, but is California a good testing ground then? If you know just people are going to go just to go.
Well, you're still gonna make your money off of
That's
it,
true.
True.
and then leave California,
Yeah,
go west, west.
yeah, because we're East Coast. No, it's not East. Yeah,
No,
never
go
east.
east.
No, we're West Coast.
Yeah, go
Go East.
True.
that way.
Yeah, never eat soggy waffles.
Never eat soggy. Oh,
I always said
Never eat shredded wheat.
I didn't have to say anything. I just knew it. Like, what the heck is this? I didn't know anybody had it.
That's some funny stuff, Ernie. Whoa! All right, welcome to the board part of Hungry and Bored. BOARD.
So, this is Hunt a Killer, but this is, what do they call this genre of board games? It's
Hunt
like
a
the
killer mystery, murder mystery.
cold case. I don't remember the thing. So the idea of, so there's the Hunt a Killer. There's a few different series of board games that do the same kind of thing. And what they do is, this is a one-time playthrough. So once you play it one time, you're done.
No.
You can give it away, and someone else can. But
Oh, like that kind of one-time play?
yeah, like
So
it did. That's
wait,
it. It's not like Monopoly where you can play it 50 times over.
One time
So
playthrough.
the idea of this, so there's a Hunt a Killer. This is Death at the Dive Bar. There's other ones that are like Murder at the Motel. And there's like a line of these different from within the Hunt a Killer series. There's also a subscription one where you can pay and they send you one like a month of these type of things.
That's pretty cool.
But this is okay. So, and I can open it now. I guess I'm not saving it for
There's a
anything.
knife right here.
It's all like dirty.
Open.
So the idea
Open.
is,
Don't cut
and they started
yourself.
selling these at Target and stuff recently. So if you wanted to find something like this, and I would recommend it for, say you and your wife, you and your girlfriend want to just have board game night. You guys both play this. You guys both are trying to figure out who was murdered and why and stuff. So you have everything in here that'll give you all of the details. So this is like, first of all, like, the whatever. So this is the solution. You do not open until
Oh, that's awesome.
Spoilers
like you
inside.
think you have solved.
Do not
the
open
crime.
until you're sure you know who the killer is. To confirm your theory without spoiling the solution, and to receive an exclusive epilogue after you've solved the case. Consult the online hints
How
at
many people can play?
death@thedivebar.com.
You can have your family, group, and you try
One
to figure it out.
plus 14 and older.
Yeah, so they say it's 45 to 60 minutes, but I've heard people say they take like 2 to 3 hours.
Dang.
So you
Oh,
have
that's
like
fire.
all of the, say you're a detective, and here's a cold case.
Okay.
We can't figure this out. Whatever. Here's all the information we have from the murder, from what happened, and you figure it out. So you have the kind of like the scenario, what's going on, So you have that. You have newspaper clippings. of like the actual.
So cool.
You know,
Dude,
so
this
you
is
have
so
like
sick.
newspaper clippings of the murder and what happened.
No way.
You have look at this, like
Let's look at these actors.
the suspects.
Wow.
So you have the suspect list,
Dude, no.
their motive,
way.
their alibis and everything. All of the information on them. You have a camera from one of the stores. So a picture from
Bro.
So you're going through all of look. You have photographs of the crime scene. You have notes. You have all of this stuff.
This is awesome.
This is wild, man.
Yeah. So you have all of this stuff. You have another like
We need to
an
talk.
event that was going on that
during
day
that
and
time,
stuff.
yeah.
You know, other
On the
photographs
menu?
of the boots.
There you
Oh,
go. Look at make something from there.
Menu stuff, you know, so you have like the photographs, actual like photographs of the crime
Yeah, that's
scene
like
and
real
stuff.
photo paper.
dude,
Yeah.
that's insane.
So you have all of this information, and you're trying to. Oh, this is what you have like the boots and the prints that each boot leaves, and the boots they found. Like those pictures are of the boots. So you're going through this, like you and your wife are just spending a couple hours just going through here, listening to looking at the different the interviews that they had, their answers, were their alibis and everything, and then you're kind of getting to the point where it's a thing. So you have this. The other ones in this have like a metal one of these. So you have to try to figure out. You're going to get to a point where you can figure out how to unlock this, and then once you open this, you have other like clues in here that kind of extend it further.
That's crazy.
So you know.
That's awesome.
So you know you have various
light.
things in here. So the idea is you're trying to figure out.
That was the matchbox.
You're trying to figure out like
That was in this photo.
yeah.
Right there.
Wow, look at it. Nate's already on it.
Dang, you're on the case.
I'm on the case, man.
So
We'll be back in an hour just to let you know if we've solved this mystery.
the idea, and I think it would be really cool, like you know, whether it's a date night or you know, to kind of just you know, you sit there and you just
Yeah.
kind of go through it. You read all the stuff, the alibis, look through all of the clues and everything. So this is one of, I think there's like 4 in the Hunt a Killer that you can get at Target like right now. They're like $29.99, $25 on Amazon or something. But yeah, the suspects. So then now you're figuring out like, okay, let me try to
That's
figure
a whole
out.
new level of game. Like, board
that
game,
is-
bro. That's
Amazing.
It's kind of cool,
there's
right?
I mean, 'cause
That's-
there's people that love, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they
So
watch
once you
that.
finish it,
So once you
Would you-
finish it, you're done.
but would you give it to somebody else because you already opened the solution and all
Yeah.
that stuff? So it would just be like a
You can maybe reseal it. You know?
I mean,
It says
I would
don't
probably.
open.
So and then there's E. So this is easy. And then they have the
Solved case
different.
already.
hey, I got it. It was Larry. Larry did
So
it.
There's different ones that
Larry was
you know,
with me.
the difficulty
okay.
increases and stuff. But like I said, once you're done, it's not like Monopoly. You're not going to play it again.
Right.
So I would be like, hey, like Richard, here, you can play it. You can take it. You can have it. Whatever. So it's like a one and done.
Just pass it along. Just,
Yeah, you just pass it along. One and done type of experience. So you're spending $20 to $30 for a couple hours of
That's cool though.
you're just kind of
That is
figuring
cool.
that out.
That's a whole different level of gaming. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I just opened it, so which means I haven't played it. But I was so like, wow, that's kind of
This
cool.
is so sick.
Yeah. So you just they have a like I said, I know they're on Amazon and Target. Date nights, family game nights.
They're still in great condition.
So it's you say there's only 4 of them.
Well, there's a few of them, but the Hunt a Killer series, you can also subscribe on and pay like, oh, for X amount a month, we send you a new case a month, so then you can do this kind of thing. So you
That's
can
pretty cool.
That is
keep
cool.
it going. But Target has 3 of these, and so does Amazon. I think 3 cases, physical, like where you can actually. This one's got like the bag ones. The other 2 have like metal tins you open up with the code, and then. Yeah.
Dang.
Examine the evidence, eliminate suspects, and catch the killer.
Yeah, if you're into the cold case kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like so many, and I want to say women because a lot of women I know listen to all these podcasts of like murders and cold case murders. There's a really popular one, and they're the ones always watching. You see even like the posts on Instagram. Oh, if I ever killed my husband, I'd get away with it because they watch.
Right.
They watch these murder things, and so they're it's popular with women. I don't know why.
Interesting.
But yeah, so this is something new. I thought I would try, and I don't know who I'd play with, but there it is. In case some of you want to
Play with
play
us.
But yeah.
I might think.
So the game this week is the Hunter Killer series.
See this game happen.
This is Death at the Dive Bar, but there's Murder in the Motel, and then there's a Boardwalk one on Amazon. Yeah, I know Target had buy one get one 50% off. I don't know if they still do, but
Check out Target.
Maybe.
Buy one, get one 50.
yeah,
That mojo.
that's the Hunter Killer mystery
Hunt
series.
the Killer Mystery.
And
It seems fun. So it's kind of like and they do have games like this too. The rooms that you're
Escape rooms?
escape rooms. I haven't one actually. It's a Scooby Doo one.
You get to
it's
set up
really
your
good
room
reviews.
for it.
Not really, but they do have the escape room ones too. It's kind of like along the same lines, one and done. I think you kind of just go through it, you escape, and then you're like, oh, we did it, kind of thing, which would kind of be fun too. But yeah, get it.
I want that game.
Sounds like a fun game.
He's not.
He's like, I still haven't solved the case. It's been 4 months.
4 months.
This is the easy one.
I can't get it.
40
Larry was with Rich.
45
Who
minutes to an hour.
did? No, I think that's yeah.
Good stuff. And that's the.
Do you think you could get away with murder?
We'll be right back.
I think, and I haven't thought about this, but I see, I see a lot of these crimes and stuff on the news or on the internet or on Instagram and stuff, and I think I could not do any type of crime, stealing, just you don't know where there's a camera, like you have no idea. Not that if there wasn't cameras, I would do stuff like that, but cameras from a neighbor over there you didn't know, like you're done. There's cameras everywhere. So I'd be just, if I did a crime, I'd be so panicked for the rest of my life. I just wouldn't do the crime.
When we were kids, he would panic and there was no camera
Yeah,
anywhere.
we would. That's true though. Now add on top of
He's like,
that.
there's one security guard in this mall. There's no way I'm stealing anything.
No, that's true. That is true. And now on top of that, add cameras anywhere and everywhere. It's just I would be so no.
There's cameras everywhere.
I could not be a criminal.
No, I don't think you
I
could.
couldn't do it.
You think you'd be a criminal, Rich?
Okay, maybe.
I can see Rich as a criminal.
But sometimes you watch stuff and it's like, how
Oh,
did you
weird a
get
little bit.
caught? If you,
Yeah.
like really?
That's true.
Like I don't think it would. I think it'd be very difficult to rob a bank and get away with it. Even a store or something.
Yeah,
I don't think I could be.
Well, I mean, now you got people running into the stores, just grabbing a bunch of stuff and leaving, like without a care in the world.
If you saw that in a store you were at, would you try to stop them? I thought about this yesterday.
That's a good question.
If they came by me, like if they were running by me,
If they're just grabbing stuff and you're like standing right there.
Okay, I might, if I know somebody else, like if somebody from the store is trying to stop him.
yeah,
If security's making an attempt, to not just going, hey, put that down, hey. If they're just doing that, bro, I'm not getting involved. Like, I'm not gonna risk my life with you. You're not even gonna get involved. Security's not gonna get involved. You know what I'm saying? They're just saying, hey, you know what I mean?
right.
Like, but if I see like a cashier like grabbing him, like, and he's trying, I might help out.
Right.
I mean, I'll get shot afterwards when I'm leaving the store, and they're still. But-
See, well,
I remember at Barnes and Noble. Oh, I remember at a store I used to work at. I remember at a store I used to work at. They actually made like a line of employees at the front door because people would run in, Like they would walk. It's not we wouldn't run in. They would walk in, and you would know who they would be. Like you definitely know who the suspicious people are. Mm-hmm. They would go in and they would grab 4 or 5 boxes of the big old Legos, and they would just dart out the door.
Oh wow!
And so they made a line one day, and I got to see the footage after, and one of them was like snatched it from the arms. The other one pushed the guy a little bit. To me, it's like in that scenario, I don't know. I'd probably at that point just be like,
I don't think I could. And not if nobody else is getting involved. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if I see a dude walking out with a bunch of stuff and he's just walking out and
I just follow suit.
People are just looking at it, like store people, like you know what I'm saying? Like the employees are just looking at it. I'm not getting involved, bro.
I
Like,
would.
Hey, you know what? You're on the corner.
I would
Is
like
it extra large.
in my mind, I would think I would stop this person just because I'm so pissed of seeing it
Yeah.
all the time,
Yeah.
and it's just like
I think if it had like a direct effect on me, I would do something. Like if I was standing in front of, like if I was there looking at stuff, and they came and they're like, hey, that's where I'd be like, dude.
no. See, part of me I would say, if it's multiple people, like 3 or 4, obviously you're just gonna be like, nah. Like if I tried to intervene, the other 3 would like, I'd get killed or something. If it's like one person doing it. In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna rush this fool, just tear everything out of their hands. And you see it, people online, or they do that.
Yeah, no, there are.
A lot of them are older men that are doing it because they're just like,
they're fed up.
These veterans and stuff. They're just like, I don't like what, like they're fed up. People are just fed up with it. And in my mind, I'm thinking I would try to do something.
Yeah.
But is it worth dying for? No. Like you said, if the store's policy is just let them go, that's a lot of the store's policy now.
My sister-in-law, they were at Ross, and they're standing in line getting ready to pay for their stuff, and they just see people with just a handful of clothes just walk right by security, walk right out the store. There's people in line paying for their stuff, and you got these people just walking right, and security's just standing there.
Their policy is just don't stop them. It's not worth it.
Ever since they changed the law, it's no longer a felony if it's under $900 or something like that. It's like a misdemeanor.
I have no idea, but they know what it is, obviously, to do what they're doing.
Because once that law got changed to where I think it's now a misdemeanor under a certain amount, that's where people just like, who cares? Like,
So I don't know. In my mind, I'd be like, just go and just drop kick him in the head.
Scenario. He's watching. He's Sonic Boom. It's one of those like cut scenes to the scenario of Ernie going up to him, fighting, punching him, and then Ernie's just standing there watching in real life.
Oh, there's someone standing there saying, "Hey, wake up, man!"
Yeah. In my mind, I would stop. I would stop them.
I'm going to Disneyland. Oh man.
No, but it's just crazy because it doesn't seem like there's an end in sight for this kind of stupidity. You know what I mean? And it's ridiculous because it's like you have a security guard who's being paid for security.
Yeah.
But doesn't that fall under security? I mean, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know. It don't make sense. It's
Like I was told when I worked at the retail store that I worked at. As soon as they leave the doors, you can't do anything. But even in the store, you can't put your hands on anybody.
See, it's just like
It's the best you can do is just stop them.
If their policy is like, oh, let them go, then am I going to die for that?
Yeah, because the law's so ridiculous that you intervene, nobody else intervenes.
Right.
You intervene, tackle the guy, save the day.
They'll
The
get
guy turns
sued.
around, sues you.
Yeah,
for hurting
that's
him.
what I was thinking.
You know what I mean?
Would I
It's
get
like-
sued if I tried to stop them?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would they win in that?
I don't know.
He
I still want to be a
assaulted me by
hero and do
tackling
it.
me. You
I'm
know, it's
still,
like, bro, you
I'm
were
still going to
stealing.
try to stop him and be a hero. So at least I would just take everything, try to brush it out of their hand,
That's true.
Oh,
and then get shot.
They'll throw it on Ernie. Oh, here you go. Security tackles Ernie.
Oh yeah.
Walmart?
Oh, Walmart. What happened at Walmart, Ernie?
I don't remember.
Remember Walmart? Series Walmart?
Series Walmart, guys.
Busted out windows?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
that-
Walmart didn't do anything, huh?
No. No.
What happened? What was it? What's the story? Come on.
Many years ago.
Oh,
Many years ago, we had went to Walmart for something. I don't even know what we went for. The Sears Walmart. Where there, I don't even think it's there anymore, is it?
No, they moved it.
They moved to
Okay,
Super
yeah, where
Walmart
it
now.
used to be. And I think we were even, we were going back and forth on which Walmart is more ghetto. You know, the one over here on North Side or the one over there. I'm like, bro, this series is like the best one, bro. Like North Side is like a ghetto, whatever.
Yeah.
These dudes drive by us, right? They drove by us, kind of revving their engine, boom, right? So I just naturally turn around, I'm like, bro, what's up? You know?
Oh, heck. Rich. Naturally, what's up, fool?
What's up? So these guys, one of them both got out of the car. One's about this height, the other guy's like about this height, right?
Yeah.
This is long. I mean, this is a
Dang,
long
I
time
barely
ago.
remember that.
Long time ago, right? Just talk. We're just nothing's happening. We're just talking back and forth, right? So then, I go to get in the car, and then I hear Ernie saying, "It's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool." And I look up. The guy has the club to the car, the security club.
Yeah.
And just starts bashing out. I'm in the car. Okay, Ernie's not in the car. He's outside of the car, and they just start bashing the windows, smashing. The little dude is smashing out all my windows, right?
What the?
Just going to town on my. So the big guy reaches in, and he's trying to punch me. As he's reaching in, I'm just swinging back. His head, he's in like this, so I'm just swinging back. I don't know where this guy's at. Okay, all of a sudden, all this stuff, they take off, whatever, right? And he literally went almost to every window and tried to bust out every window, right? Anyways, so we
Naturally, I say, what's up?
Naturally, what's up?
well, they almost ran me over. What was I supposed to do? Yeah, so anyways, we go to security, right? Security's chilling there on his little cart, right? I'm walking back. My nose is cut. I got blood just coming down my face, everything like this, right? Security's all, I was all, in other words, where's freaking security at? He's all, you need security? Yeah, we freaking need somebody over here, right? So finally they call the cops, all this other stuff, right? Cops finally show up, right? I don't even remember if they interviewed him or not, but cops asking me all kinds of questions because I got their license plate and everything. Cops like, oh no, I don't know. Are you sure that's the right number? Are you sure that's right? I'm like, that's the right number. Like I know what it was, right? What was crazy is that while he's busting out my windows, he's hitting the guy's car next to me. The guy's trying to get in his car. And I hear the guy saying, oh, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. I'm like, bro, where's the help around here? Bro? Like, help me out here. Yeah. Anyways.
Where were you at?
Fighting off the little guy.
So we get to the cops show up and they're like, well, it looks like it's a stolen plate, whatever. So no one ever finds that guy or finds them, gone forever, whatever. But for months after.
They're all watching this podcast.
They're all pastors and ministers. Months after, though, I was trying to get a hold of Walmart to file suit against them for lack of security and all that stuff. And could never, ever. And they would have, I don't know if it was their attorney, Walmart's attorney was calling me and constantly just saying, you don't have a case. You don't have a case. You don't have a case. Like, you know, like literally just not. And it was just me that they're talking to. I was living with my parents. My parents were like, hey, they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. You don't have a case. There's no security footage. There's no nothing, blah, blah, blah. Just pushing it. Whether there was or not, I don't know. But he kept on saying that there wasn't. Okay, so it's their attorney against me. I didn't have nobody or anything like that. Until finally they called one day and he was like, you don't have a case. You don't have what, blah, blah, whatever. He's like, you want to just drop the charges? And I was like, yeah. I was just fed up, just annoyed that I didn't know where I was supposed to go from there.
When in reality, he had a multi-million-dollar case on his hands.
He could have at least got a $20 gift card.
Something. It's Walmart. Come on.
Or a ride in the cart with the security guard, something.
Jeez. Could have given me
yeah. And that was security back then, bro. So they ain't doing jack squat anymore, bro.
No. I remember our security guard at Barnes & Noble. He came in. He's all, yeah, I'm one of the top security guards. I carry the little baton thing. He's all, I got my taser on me. He's all, I can actually use a gun if I wanted to, but just like, dude, just go do your job. Like, why are you in here talking to us when we just told you, hey, that person just stole. Like, go do your freaking job.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen. So, if you're looking for some Christmas gifts,
Here's some places that you can go and get under $900. It'll be a misdemeanor if you get caught. We do not condone theft. No. If you have any crazy stories, drop it down in the comments. Let us speak on those on the next episode of Hungry and Bored.
this was great food, bruh.
Yeah, good job, Ernie.
Legit.
Good job. Great food, great talks.
You've been setting up the whole time.
Yeah, I found a seat. Well, he can lean back on the. He's leaning back on the counter.
My cheeks are on the sink.
Your seat for this. Checked up.
Yeah.
Go buy this game.
Buy the game, play it this holiday season.
This holiday season.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that is all for Hungry and Bored, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for the newest episode. I forgot what episode we're on.
I said season 3.
Season 3. Thanks for tuning in to season 3 of Hungry and Bored.
It's like 34, 35.
Something like that. Ernie's
Is
back.
it really?
Yeah. We're in our 30s now.
Ernie's back.
Ernie's back. That's all
We're
that
like,
matters.
gosh, thank God.
Yeah. Me and Rich tried to carry it.
Ernie's back. Back again.
Yeah.
Guess who's back? Eat his food.
See you next week.
On Hungry
and
Bored.
bored. Be
You
ready.
ready?